Today I'm going to show you just how easy it is to make your first engraving on the Creality Falcon A1 engraver. So that means for your drone or drone accessories, you can add logos or contact info, or you can add a QR code for quick access to safety materials or other documents. Now, one of the best things about this engraver is how easy it is to use. So it is designed for beginners, but you do still get a lot of features. Already downloaded Falcon Design Space, so if you haven't done that, do that now, and we're just gonna open that. And once we open it, we can see that there's a ton of different designs, some really advanced ones like this motorcycle, but we're going to start with something a bit more basic. So we're just going to start with a coaster, and we can see what machine it's for. So we can see it's the Creality Falcon A1 with the 10-watt laser. So that's exactly the machine we have. Now you can either download the design files or we can just click make it. Now, once we're on this screen, we want to make sure we're using the right kind of material. So we are using the basswood 3mm. We do have different thicknesses, but we also have all these other options in terms of materials that we can choose from. We even have things like leaves and denim. So lots of choices. But yeah, today we're going with basswood 3mm. So we'll just select that. And also you can use multiple layers of materials, so you would just select it there, and you want to make sure you have the right thickness for each. And also in terms of the laser choice, we want to make sure the Falcon A1 is selected, which it is, and then we just press connect to connect the printer. Now the first thing you want to do is go through this quick process of calibrating the camera on the engraver. What's cool is you can also upload your own designs to the Falcon Design Space. And before you press start, you want to click this photo button, so that'll show you your working area, and that'll help you make sure your design is lined up with the material that you're working with. Now you can see I did make this a bit smaller than it had to be just to make sure everything fit on. And with this setup, we only had one piece of wood to work with, so this is just some leftover material, so it's a lot smaller than an actual coaster. Now I think one of the most impressive things about the A1 is how detailed the laser is. Now you can see from the font on this, it goes from a pretty small font to a really tiny font. So it is kind of understandable that this bottom part is a bit more difficult to read. Now, in terms of the components that we have here today, we have the engraver itself, and we also have the air assist, so that does blow air into the machine. So that helps get rid of some of the particles on what you're engraving, so that way it doesn't cause burn marks. And the air purifier sucks out some of the smoke that you're gonna see in the machine. And this air purifier lets you use this indoors. So if the Falcon is something you wanna try out, you can check it out in the link in the description below, and thanks for watching.